Hey makeup buddies, it's Mark. I am doing a quick video today because I wanted to teach you guys how to properly clean your brushes because I've never done a video on that, and I thought it was high time I do that because, well, I've taught you all these years how to apply makeup. Now let's teach you how to get it out of your brushes. Which I've totally lost where my brush cleaner went. For everyday makeup removal from brushes, you're just going to want to use like something like this, which is a Jane Iredale botanical brush cleaner, because this is just going to take like the surface crap off your brushes. But when we get into deep cleaning brushes, we'll get into what you do for that too, because there's a process to make sure you don't ruin your brushes. So let's start with like this brush here. You can't really see visibly that there's not a lot of crap in it, but I guarantee you it's there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some brush cleaner and we're just going to spray it on the brush. Preferably you do that like not on your table, but I'm going to show my sprays. Then you like swirl the brush like into the napkin or the paper towel, but this is just like to surface clean. This is not going to get like all the makeup that's settled to the bottom of the brush, because that's meant for deep cleaning. Surface cleaning you should do, it really depends on how much you do makeup. If you do makeup like once a week, you don't have to really deep clean your brushes that often. I mean, it really depends on how often you do things, but technically, I mean, you should be deep cleaning your brushes probably every 2 weeks, or every week and a half, depending on how much you do makeup. If you do a lot of makeup, it's probably, I wouldn't go a week and a half. Now, like certain brushes, like the cream-based brushes, like the ones that you use to like put your foundation on, you want to clean those immediately after every single application, because you do not want to get bacteria in the brush. You don't want that on your skin, you don't want that on your pores. So look how that just surfacely took all of the nasty shadow out. And see, now it's clean, and when you do this, there shouldn't be any powders flying out. It should be ready for the next makeup application. This one's not going to need deep clean for a little while. Now let's explain deep cleaning. These brushes are examples of brushes that really need deep cleaned. I mean, this one's obvious, you can see product on there. So we're going to go into my bathroom. We're going to deep clean. Okay, I'm going to have to get my napkins, otherwise I'm not going to have anything to dry these off with. Good brush cleaners is like Max, which just has like, it's a concentrate, and basically you put it into a bottle like so, or a lot of removers come already in bottles, and it will say on it if it's for everyday brush cleaning or for, you know, every day or for deep cleaning. Clinique has a good one. I mean, there's so many brands, it's really your preference. Another option is to use baby shampoo, because it's mild and it doesn't have anything in it that's going to ruin the brushes or the natural oils in the brushes, or it's just mild. It's really mild. So what we first do is you take the brush and you spray it thoroughly upside down, which is, when doing deep cleans, it's very important to do them fairly upside down, because the less water that you get into this part, the fairer, the better. Because if you let too much moisture get in here, you're going to make all your bristles eventually fall out. So you don't want to get this too wet. So we're going to, my brush is here, let's get some product in there. And squirt. And we're squirting. I mean, you can really saturate it, and then you're going to take it in your hands and you're going to swish it around to see if you're getting all the product out. Like right now, I can see I'm not. So we need to squirt more. And if you just don't see that there's any product coming out, that's when you bust out the big guns. You throw in some baby shampoo. And we're just going to kind of like massage this into the bristles coming out. And you're going to want to like run around your hand. And then you'll want to use, I'd say lukewarm water is usually what I use. I'm sure anyone watching this video is going to correct me, which is good because I like to always be right. And once again, we're trying to keep the water source going away from the ferrule so we do not ruin the brush. So we're going to squeeze it some more, get some more product on there. As you can tell, the brush is becoming very clean. That's what we're looking for. But if you look up close to the brush, to know if it's good and completely clean, you're going to actually fan out the brush fibers a little bit, and you're going to see inside, because sometimes the foundation hides. That all needs to go out too. So we're basically going to do this process until the brushes run clear. You're going to do this with every brush until the brushes run clear. And you can't see any like obvious makeup particles. So there goes the first brush, and I'll show you how to dry. Okay, this one's my good Revlon one. And this one you're going to really see all that color. Just, this is why we clean brushes. Because this one, this one and blending brush with it, I use probably the most frequently right now. And the blending brush to that one. Once again, we're massaging the product out. Bring some more product on if we feel. See, I knew there was more in there. You can see and know. That's why I say wait until the brush is running clear. So you'll run it through again. If it's not clear, run it underneath the water. Then, like a good example of an obvious one, you can see there's product in there. Don't be afraid to suds it up. You can really suds these up. Some more. And actually, washing your brushes is going to extend the life of them rather than be detrimental to them, because the more that you clean them and keep them nice, the more they're going to serve you the best. So it's very important, because I've heard people keeping MAC brushes for like 10 years. You can keep brushes for a very, very long time if you just make sure to properly maintenance them. So now I'm going to show you how to dry them and how to set them out to dry so that you do that properly. Okay, we're in my kitchen. And you want to basically get your napkins, and you'll want to just dry out the brushes as much to your ability. Throw one away if you have to and start again. See how that's becoming dry? Okay, once they're dry, you'll want to put them face down on a towel like this, tilted down, but not really touching the surface of the table. The reason for doing that particular way is to keep all the water from coming back into the ferrule and, like I said, ruining the brush. So you're going to do that for all your brushes. And if you still see color coming out of your brushes at this point in your napkins, definitely go take them and do them another clean, because that means you've not completely got all of the makeup off them. Okay. New napkin. If you still feel some dampness, try to get as much liquid off them as you can, because you want your brushes to get as dry as they possibly can for future makeup application. And also, you don't want too much water residue left in the brushes, because my fear is then they'll mildew. So you really need to get them as dry as you can. Because sometimes you'll smell underneath kind of a musty smell. That's because you probably haven't been drying them. And that's also why brushes deep cleaned like this should not be used within 24 hours. You should let them dry completely overnight until they are bone dry. So that is all my tips and tricks on how to brush clean. If I wasn't clear on anything, let me know and I will do another video explaining more. I hope this was informative and fun. See you guys later. Toodles!